Hi, so I decided to finally make the video to explain the scam of return of Ghana. In October 2020, when I went to the country, I had a multiple entry visa that I paid for $100, I believe. But when you go to get your residency permit, immigration officer at Accra Immigration Officers, which is the headquarters, said to me that I would be denied a residency permit if I didn't have $100,000 or wasn't married to a Ghanaian. Why would you think that this person would be lying to you at the immigration office? And he had other immigration officers with him. So, anyway, I also met, let me get back to that story. I also met a woman from California. For some reason, there's a lot of people from California living in Ghana. I'm from Philly. Um, they're very different. People from California, very different, and the vibes on them ain't always that great. But whatever, I digress. She went to the Volta region where she lived and tried to get a residency permit and was denied because she had tattoos. She literally started crying and had to speak to someone, and they gave her a reconsideration. She has an NGO nonprofit where she helps Ghanaian children and adults learn how to read, doing good in their country, and had to beg for a residency permit. But I digress. So let's go back to headquarters. October of 2020 was when I went to Ghana. So now, as much as I know, 2020, 2021, 2022, this was a rampant fraud scam thing that immigration officers, and I've met other black Americans that have done this. I don't know if they did this to other foreign nationals, but mostly black Americans, they say if you don't have $100,000 in your account, not married to a Ghanaian, here, sign this fake marriage certificate, which you don't get to hold. You don't get to look at or anything. You sign it, they keep it in their office. These people even hook you up with a Ghanaian male or female to be your fake spouse and sign that marriage certificate. And here's a the best of I could show you of my passport. TikTok does not allow you to upload and post things with have personal information. However, this is it here, and you do what you got to do when you're in a country and you need to stay there. And an immigration officer, several immigration officers, tell you this. By the way, I was also on a WhatsApp call. He had standing next to him the second in charge of Ghana immigration. And he said that this man had just signed off on my residency permit. So that's how high it goes up. These are not low level people. This is not some little low life scamming that you find in Ghana every day, all day long. It says on here that Ernest Fanta Addo is my husband. And he isn't. I happen to use someone I was in a relationship with. I didn't want to use a stranger. But here it is. This is how scammy Ghana is. Enjoy.